Mr. Speaker, I rise today as I have risen 9 times before to speak about the unspeakable, rape in the military. 19,000 soldiers, women and men, each year are raped in the military. And what is Congress doing about it? What is the Department of Defense doing about it? Not much. This is the 10th time I'm standing on this floor to share a story of a victim. Each of these soldiers proudly served their country. Each was raped, and each was subjected to a system of justice that protects the perpetrator, not the victim. This is a problem we can fix. We just have to want to. I will continue to share these stories until something changes. Survivors can email me at stopmilitaryrape@mail.house.gov if they would like to speak up. Today I want to share the story of Sergeant Myla Haider. Sergeant Haider served in the Army from 1994 to 1999, and again from November 2000 to October 2005. When Sergeant Haider entered the Army, she planned on being a career service member. But in 2002, Sergeant Haider was raped while she was working at the CID, the Criminal Investigative Division. Ironically, it is the CID that is charged with investigating crimes, including rape and sexual assault, in the military. On this occasion, after socializing with a group of CID colleagues, the rapist, a senior agent in CID, isolated Sergeant Haider from the group and raped her. Sergeant Haider, like the overwhelming majority of service members raped in the military, did not report the crime. She didn't report the rape because she had witnessed firsthand the negative attitude that the CID had towards rape victims and didn't believe she would be able to obtain justice if she had reported being raped. She did, however, confide in 2 friends, both other division agents at CID. They both promised her that they would not report the rape because they agreed with her assessment that reporting the rape would not lead to justice. 2 years later, in November 2004, Sergeant Haider was contacted by a CID agent who had learned from one of Sergeant Haider's friends that she had been raped 2 years earlier by a senior CID agent. The CID agent informed her that the assailant was being investigated for raping several other women and indecently assaulting others. A serial rapist in the military. In 2005, Sergeant Haider testified as court-martial. However, the agent that Sergeant Haider had confided in testified for the rapist. Sergeant Haider later learned from the agent that they had been threatened by command if they didn't testify on behalf of the accused. So, in order to preserve their careers at CID, they followed orders. In describing her decision to speak out, she said this: "I knew my career was over because our soldiers cannot report a rape in the military and expect to have a successful military career." You see, only 13% of those that are raped in the military actually report it. And of those 13%, 90% of them are involuntarily, honorably discharged from the military. So I've become painfully aware that at this rate, the Department of Defense is working to address this issue. The epidemic of military sexual assault will never end. It is long past time for Congress to act. The real question is, when will we start protecting those that defend us? I yield back.